We'll see.
It probably will be, but I just don't know. Okay, I'm live.
Okay, I'm just waiting for it to say that you're live. Just refreshing my YouTube. There we go.
So what I would definitely recommend you do, Kushi, is try and play some Dota on your own. Have you played Dota on your own before? Hmm?
Okay.
Have you played Dota on your own before?
I played like a match by myself.
Yeah, because the problem is, right, you have hidden MMR, and if you play with us, what's gonna happen is it's gonna try and equalize it, right? So there might be like one player on their side that might be on the same MMR as you, but the problem is gonna be is you're gonna be playing against them, and they might just immediately identify you as the weaker player and just keep going for you. And then your game isn't gonna be lacquer. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because Flippy Oesmester's brother also wanted to play. He's playing Dota right now. I told him, and when he plays with us, like, we take the game really seriously. So if he makes mistakes, it's really hard for us to stay calm and not, flame him a bit. So I really don't want to do that to you. So I'd rather not play with you yet. But I'm really open to, once I see you can, hold your own in lane, you can make good decisions, you can buy items without, consultation, stuff like that. Because Ninja King is also new. I don't know if you know who Ninja King is.
No.
He was supposed to play for us, but he got work, and the work got in the way. So he was a bit on the sidelines the last month, but he's also really new to the game, and he really would like to play the game. So we got him like in the matter of a month to a point where he could, like, hold his own. We're playing with him right now. He still makes mistakes, but it's forgivable because it's not like basics, like mechanics, or it's like he's out of position or he's engaging at the wrong time, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
It's not something like he's pushing out the wave too much or he's not pulling or stacking. Like, that's the stuff you need to focus on as a support. Is there a delay on stream?
Yeah.
Massive.
I'd say it's like a half a minute, like
30 seconds.
yeah, 30-second delay.
Damn. Are you gonna be able to like listen to me here and on stream?
Yeah. I'll just be able to just cut it out.
Okay. So starting items are major, right? Like, they are really, really major. So I identified that this game I might be going up against the Sand King. I was not expecting the Hoodwink. I was expecting the Snapfire. But it's okay. Starting items are still good. As you can see, I placed this ward. Like, the thing I like to do, and the reason I like to do this, let's just do this. Okay, right, so I buy the wards and I immediately start working out of the base. Just so I can get there before they can. Like, before they can scout my ward. And because we're on the high ground, they have to be literally up here to see me place this ward. So it's a good ward to get out early. So I run to get it out so I can see them. So the reason why, right? Sometimes what happens is they would walk along this line. And then they would place a ward at the back here, or they would ward this camp here, or whatever the case may be. And then they tend to walk back past here, which is really dumb. It also sees them, like if they want to make a move right now, you can see them coming from all the sides. Right, so that's why it's a really good ward. So we feel relatively safe knowing that, okay, they did come. It was okay, and we did go on this O. They immediately tried to go for me. I was like, okay, no, never mind. I'm leaving. So this would enable that a lot. Okay, so my plan for this game is just to try and get Jug as much farm as possible. That's basically my plan every game, right? Like you want to give him as much as you can and harass the enemy as much as you can. So they harass me. This is a win because they're not harassing Jug. And I try to deny always. You should try and deny whenever you can. That's a little thing you need to work on.
Yes, ma'am. That's a deny.
I see, okay. I was trying to see if he's pulling because I'm not seeing him in the wave. So I see him trying to do that. So while he's trying to do that, I'm gonna harass his offlaner because he's trying to do it, you know. But now I'm putting this pressure on him to pull. So this pull he does now ends up to be bad because his offlaner got creeps here. But now we're in a bit of trouble. Alright, so the creep equilibrium is right here right now. So we don't want this. So I'm gonna try and fix it, but I don't think I can because they're playing too aggro. So the plan was just to right click him down.
Did not catch you littering, bro.
Didn't get him. Almost got him. Yeah, he overextended a bit.
The Jug.
Yeah, that was
Who's gonna
stupid.
die now?
Nah, I didn't die. So the line is pushing in, which is good. So right here, right, this Jug needs to be careful because I'm trying to pull so I can get the creeps in his area. So he needs to like pull these creeps, and I don't think he knew how to do it. I don't think he dies. He gets out. But yeah, that was stupid of him. He needed to be a bit more aware. But that, so even though I couldn't pull, right, it's okay. Because I've got 3 range creeps. They suck at managing this. So they're actually not that good of players because of this. Like this excessive amount of ranged creeps is something like these 2 players manage, right? But Jug's not hitting these creeps because he wants probably to push in, and she's not doing anything to prevent this. So I see, okay, we're vulnerable right now, right? They can dive if they want to.
I usually like my trees to myself, but I'll make an exception.
I'll take your tribute.
Okay, but the Sand King opted to get the rune, which is okay. I tried to secure that with my Q. I failed. I think we do kill her, yeah? Yeah, we do kill her. Nice.
My finest work.
That was an overextension on her part. So you see, I go for the boots. Boots are really good on supports, Kushi. Movement speed on supports are really good. So if you can, try and get like a boots and a windlace, because if you can rotate faster or move faster. I don't know if we kill this guy. So this guy was a bit salty, I see. Like, I don't see this in game. I have mute on. Like, I only see my teammates. I don't see this shit. Like them talking to each other, because it makes me negative. So I just mute people, like I mute the enemy. Straight off the bat. I don't need to know what I'm saying, and I don't need to know what they're saying. So I go for a bit of a deny. I wanted to go on him.
It's not even my
Can you see that ward that's there of the enemy ward, or does it just show the ward?
Right now, it only shows because we're not in a my player view. So if you...
Oh,
So if we're in my player view, we don't see it because it's their ward and we don't have blue vision. So this is
Oh.
both sides vision right now, so we can't see it. But that's like a really common place to place a blue ward, because it sees, apologies, it sees all these, like if they had aggressive vision around this area. This Jug is really living on the edge. Really living on the edge. So what you see, what I try and do, right? Later on is I try and get... So this is important, right? So I know the Sand King is gonna try and go on him due to his movement earlier. So I position myself in a way so we can see. Like just to show you the player's perspective of mine. So here he tries to. So just look at this movement. He tries to, he tries to go on him. Jug backs off, which was the right idea. I agree with that. I think he needed to back off there. Now I come in, I position myself here so I can see him. You see, he really wants to stun this guy. Because if they do stun him once, he dies. Because he's so low. Okay, so he takes out his ward. The wave is pushing at least. So okay, now Sand King is here.
I'll take that.
always watch.
So we're fine. Sand King is farming this right now, so I'm like, okay, I should try and catch this hoodwink when I can. Just checking if I can still see him. Okay, he stopped farming it. Trying to see if I can see him. Okay, so I know he's not here. And I think I told Zeno he might gank you mid. Okay, so I see him. He goes on me. Both stuns have been used. Jug is aggressive. I think we just right click him down because we have vision. So at this moment we can see him because I placed this ward to see if there was a audio.
Hmm.
To see if there was any yellow vision here. So that blue ward, they did deward this. Okay, so now I definitely know there's blue vision there. I should have checked. That's my bad.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But the Sudunk was cock annoying. So now when she's alone, I try to harass them as much as I can. Right, but I don't have any more resources, so I'm backing off. I really try to like deny and pull the wave as much as I can. I see Sand King. Jug just dies because he's always at low health. I freeze him, he takes a few tower hits. And now this is free reign. This you need to farm. Like you need to try and get all these last hits because it helps you a lot. Look at this beautiful, beautiful execution of getting that. Do you know how hard it is to get this creep? This one.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
The big tank one.
Yeah. And I got it. So lekker. Now I can buy my boots, like with the second windlace. I see the witch doctor and immediately get out. I pinged it out too. I was like, dude, witch doctor is here. I put a ward down there and there.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They TP'd out. I didn't know that.
Ooh, Dire, you gotta fortify them, their structures. Good work.
This was news. Anyway, I saw him top and like, okay, cool.
Ever seen someone bleed out in the neck? No? Let's get started.
Double damage. Coin for me.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Cool it.
Nice. So when playing against a hero like Sand King that has invisibility, you need to try and either carry dust or blue vision when there's an opportunity for you to kill him. So I placed this ward down and then we were able to kill him. So anything invis, you need to try and keep a dust so your carries can kill him.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
They blocked the camp. I tried to pull. You don't always have to pull. Like right now where the game is at, it's not needed that much, but it does help a bit. Because I know they are constantly dewarding and warding this area, I didn't feel it wise for me to invest into blue vision to keep on dewarding this. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm not gonna spend 50 gold every time just to, you know, deward this area or deward this camp so it can spawn. So I was just like, okay, we play without it. So that's because Jug is such a he in the like if he was a bit better he wouldn't have died just instantly.
Mm.
But he has a blade, this spell immunity ability that allows him just to get out of any stuns, stuff like that. So you can just get out or we can go in, depends on what he wants to do. But you see me, I go for the quelling blade. And the reason for it was so I can try and cut down Hoodwink's tree. So she throws a tree on the ground and then she bushwhacks you and then it stuns you. And then if you cut down the tree before the bushwhack hits, yeah, it doesn't stun. It also, if your allies gets stunned, it shows which tree it's rooted to, and if you cut the tree, it ends the stun. So that's why I got that. And it also helps a bit to maneuver through the map. You can also see I went for the Basilius. Basilius is really good with CM because it just helps the mana aura so much. Like you just staying in range of Jug with the aura, like helps him to keep on casting these spells.
Oh boy, Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Regeneration.
They keep doing this thing where they want to go on him. You know, they want to go on him.
So
Like,
they
look,
fake
look,
him out.
and then he runs back. Like he has a good sense of this. Like the Sand King only plays from this way if he wants to go on him. So they're just poking. So here they immediately see the Razor TP and run away, like completely. So I assumed there was vision and I was like, oh, okay, this is the ward. Nice. They immediately TP mid to help kill Xeno. They did kill him. Oh, yeah, he's dead.
So Zeno was the mid guy.
Yeah, he was silencer mid.
Radiant's middle tower.
So I right click this range creep for my carry just to like push out the wave too because they TP'd out.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Here I think I don't know why, but they did come play in our lane. This guy's looking for an angle or something. Yeah, but that's the laning stage. The laning stage is important. I just want to show you some decision making. I died there. Shit happens here. They go on Xeno. He silences immediately. Was a really good ulti. Because they already used both stunts on Xeno. So knowing that they, you know, like let me just show you. Let me just show you what I see from my perspective. So Xeno goes in deep.
Missing bottom.
Tell him there might be vision, so they could have seen him. He stuns. Witch Doctor stuns. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Free. What you gonna do? You can't stop this. And the doing wasn't close enough. You know? So knowing, like, that all their stun are used, it's a free ult. Here we go on her. Just look at this timing, Kushi. Like, my ulti isn't ready yet now. I'm like, I can kill her, I just need 5 seconds. This guy goes on her immediately. I'm like, oh, beautiful. Get fucked. Next highlight. Seems like all the highlights happen where I am. Okay, he silences. I get stunned by the cookie. This was just good play. Here we go again. I see this chasing. I'm like, okay, walking in, freezing you. You're dying.
Ice is not always nice.
We're chasing. I think we die here. Another switch doctor. Okay, cool. He dies. I didn't die.
Dire's bottom tower's under attack.
It'd be Gucci. I didn't have vision for the Sand King. That was so annoying.
Oh, geez, Morty, they're going after Dire's bottom tower.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? It's a killing spree over here. Oh, she's dominating.
Okay, here we go deep. I know, okay, they're 2 down. We can kill him. I catch her too. Yeah, she's gone.
Dire's bottom tower's under attack.
She's gone. Next highlight. We catch her here. This was so good.
Illusion.
Who knows she's there? Get fucked. What else? Oh, this was so sad. I was just like, dude, I can't do shit for you. He just died. They saw my ulti too. I'm like, okay. Here I see the Sand King. I'm like, oh god. He's hunting me. Look at this. He sees my courier and rather goes for the courier than me. So dumb. I was like, okay, cool, bro.
I mean, you could have followed the courier too.
You could have, yes.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
This witch doctor really wanted them kills with the ulti.
Oh, Omega kill.
Xena was caught out of position here. There was no one around.
Silence is broken.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they just try and ulti us.
Dire's middle tower's under attack.
We fell back because we didn't have our core.
Middle tower.
Okay, he was pushing tower. Probably chill. I see this, I'm like, oh, hello. How are you, friend?
Double kill. Oh man.
Get fucked.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
We need our cores, but they're not here. Look at this bait, Kushi. Well, that's a bait. Look at this bait. He goes so deep. He's like, one hit, I'm hungry. And I'm like, oh, get fucked.
An honor for you.
Finally, my cores are showing up. This was bad positioning from me.
Regeneration.
Okay, so I buy back because I know, like, we're taking Roshan. We need it, right? I don't know why. Who got it? Yeah.
Get a bit caught up there?
Did we fight this? I feel we fought this.
Killing spree. Whoa. Dire's middle tower.
Okay, so I see them here. We don't have any vision on this high ground, right? My team doesn't have vision on this high ground. So I use my Q to see what's happening here. So there's no surprises.
Riggedy, riggedy, wreck, son!
We did catch her. That was excellent positioning from me. Now we take Roshan.
Dyer's middle barracks are really getting plunged in like
Ah.
of abuse.
This fucking thing just did so much damage after a while.
Oh, radiant's
Like getting this late and having these items, it was annoying. Go on Zeno. Ah, he was caught.
Oh, Morty, calm down. It's only a monster kill.
I just want to show you this last fight, I think it was.
Oh, Radiant's middle.
Where it really went down. I died.
Oh, Radiant's
But after this death, we won the game.
Oh man, what? Get up on out of here! Radiant just fortified their structures.
So I'm gonna slow it down now.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Just to show you what happens. So they ulti. I go on the Sand King, I started ulting.
Couldn't do much about Radiant's bottom tower. could ya?
I use... So, because they were building a lot of like physical damage, CM's ulti gives her like 20 armor in her ulti. Right, so they have a shit ton of physical damage. So I went to Blade Mail. Right. So what the Blade Mail does is it reflects back their damage. So just look at this. This oak dying to me because of all his right click damage. Like he was not expecting that. So if you didn't know, the Boots of Bearing there makes you move like at max speed for 2 seconds regardless of what slows are on you. So I ulted, used that immediately so I can get a better vantage into them. And then I just put on my Blade Mail and she dies to it. Oh, and this is where we won the game. Jug just ended it. There we go. Easy win. Was stressful though.
Dyer's middle tower's under attack.
But what I think you should work on, because you play a few games, you don't have to right now, but when you can, play a few games on your own. Still there.
Yep.
So I'm gonna